If you've got a device, start it off. Alright. Pop your feet together, guys. Let's find our standing position as always. So turn the toes out for me, please, and bring the heels in line. So the second and third toe is tracking with the knees and hips. The middle is nice and tight, and the shoulders are set right up, back and down. Let's make sure we've got our weight evenly distributed into our feet. Okay, so we're not in one leg more than the other. We're staying nice and tight here, so we're not going to be falling all over. And again, we're just thinking about being in a nice long straight line. Alright, so we'll just focus on some nice little deep breaths in and out first. So just get yourself centered and grounded and relaxed and ready and raring to warm up and work out today. So you ready? Okay then, drop the head down, look down towards the floor, drop the chin. Now take an arch into the back, so the shoulders come forwards, just sink down into it, and then release it and come up to looking up to the ceiling and squeeze the blades together. So you're really dropping down and opening up the back, and then squeezing the blades together and lifting up, looking up to the ceiling. So it's just a simple drop down and up, but we get to target upper back and chest a little, whilst moving through the head. Okay, from here now, just let the head go into a little circle around. Doesn't matter which way you go, because I'll go the other way with you in a minute, okay? So just let it go around for me. And now change direction, everyone. Just going to press a button on here, guys. You just keep going with that head roll in that other direction that I've popped you in. Need everyone's cameras on so we can see you all. Right, so now we've gone with the head, let's roll through the shoulders. There we go, we've got you. And we just roll through them shoulders. So just find that up, back and down action that you've got. And remember, the first bit, it's just all about getting warm, getting mobile. If you've not done anything yet today, you know, change direction, or you might have already done some exercise and you're using this as your wind down. Yeah, either way, it all complements each other. Alright, so now we've got that, let's use some arms. So just give me some nice big arms up and big circles around. Up, big circles around. So think about letting the arms go back and really stretching as far as you can. Even enough for you to feel a little bit of you might even get a bit of a click going on. There might be some popping, locking, creaking, grinding. Either way, we'll sort it out. Change direction. Same again, everyone. All you're doing is the same move as before, you're just going in a different direction. Okay, to the front now. Just give it a straight lift up and down. So just getting all different directions in for warming up. Oh, excuse me, warming up through the shoulders. Alright, just the one more, please. Now relax your arms by your side and just come into a little twist. Now just let your shoulders go from one side to the other. Nothing else, if it moves, just let it move naturally, but we're going to let things move more as we focus on more of the body moving. So now think about your ribs moving a bit more now, yeah, as you go side to side. Now to let the hips go more, release the heel and the hip so it turns in, yeah. Let the arms get a bit floppy. And then just come back into centre. Make sure you've not gone too wide with the feet. We're back into our setup. Yeah, and we're back as we were. Now let's go into a side bend. So I just want you to slide the hand down towards the knee and centre it. So when you go in side bend, it's side to side. Don't be leaning forward or back for me. Just keep it sliding down, yeah? And then if you want, we can bring an arm to it. So whatever side you're going, opposite arm now takes a big stretch across, and then let the arm open out wide. Then let it open up, yeah? Again, think about the reach. Think about the stretch. And the side of the body just waking up. Let's do it one more time on each side. Now we're bringing it back into the centre, everyone. I'm going to start working our way down now. Just come into a little bit of a pedal. Let's just get some energy moving around the feet. Yeah. So just an alternate foot. Lift the heel high and really get a little bit of a stretching towards your toes as you do it. And you've got to push all the way down into that heel that goes to the floor each time, yeah? So you've got that press and that lift. Press and lift. Good. So just a few more. So let's think about starting to warm up around the hip, then we can bring it down into quads, hamstrings, glutes, and all the way down, okay? So, knee lift, just the right knee only. You ready? So soften that left knee, keep that body tall so you're not going to lean over to one side. All the weight's off that right leg, and let's go. Lift it up and down. So if you want to, you could put your hands at your hips, or just keep them by your side. It's whatever works for you with this. Just stay on that one leg, yeah? No leaning, just stay nice and tall, keeping our posture. Now hold it up and just let it open and close now. So out and in, out and in. If you find you're wobbling a bit, you might need to put your knee a little bit lower, and that might help you a bit with your balance. I don't know, have a play around, see what works for you, yeah? Hold the leg out and just straighten the leg. Feel a bit of a stretch here in the quad, come back in. Now what's happening with the hips? They should still be square to the front, so make sure you've not twisted off. Yeah? I want your centre, but your leg is out. This supporting leg will be getting warm as well, which is good. Come back in and stretch it in front. I didn't separate it down though, did I? Balance, yes. And again, just try and find that bit of a stretch here. Come into a pedal. Oh, yeah. That left leg, the supporting leg, if you used your left as your supporting one, you'll benefit now just from that little pedal through. Did your calf get warm? Yes, it did. Okay. So, let's just do the same again now on the other leg. Yeah. So make sure you've got your weight in your right leg now. Make sure your body's central and not veering to any direction. And just start me off with the knee lift. So you've put the weight into the heel, yeah? You're just lifting it up and down. And this is all just nice, simple, easy mobility movement. Just allowing us to focus on stability. Now hold it up, open it out, and back in. Without twisting. Really stay still. So you might not need to take your leg very far, especially if you're a bit tight here. You don't want to over push it to then have your body, yeah, nice and still. Let's hold it out and extend that leg for me. That supporting leg, keep the knees soft, keep the weight pushing down into the heel as well. Body square. Again, if you need to keep it low, keep it low. Just get that little stretch through the leg. Now bring that leg to the front for me. Let's go. Extend it. Retract it. Extend it. Retract it. Relax it down, pedal through. Ooh, nice, yes. So it's a nice way of just gently working through hips but also warming the legs up at the same time. We'll use a brush forward and back now just to ease off, especially if you're a bit tight from that in the hip. So just let your leg go forward and back. Now keep your leg straight as you go forward and back. It's very easy to want to bend it and be a bit floppy with it when it goes back. So really keep it straight. Supporting knees slightly bent. And body, again, tall and still. So from this forward and back, make it a half circle. And again, don't let the leg bend as it goes back. Keep it straight for me, yeah? You're staying tall and still. It's not changed. Right, let's bring it in and change legs. So again, just brush forward and back. So again, you're just getting that front to back action. Leg is staying straight, you're staying still. Half circle, front to back. Again, try your balance. One side will, as we know, will always be better than the other, so don't worry. Or you might be special at both sides. I don't know. Just do what you've got. Come into the centre. Just relax, make sure everything's back as it was in line. We're going to sit down into some nice steady squats now. So hands at your hips just to start with, and let's bend the knees and sit down, and then stand up. So I want you to sit right back and down without you doing this, which is my favourite version of a squat. The bow. No bowing. I prefer a curtsy if you're going to do anything, yeah? Now, you got the knees in line with the toes, the hips and bum back. I want your arms to reach forward as you squat, which is going to help allow us to focus on alignment. And then really sink into the heels and push out of them. Sink into them, push out of them. Just feel the fronts and the backs of the legs and that back side now, getting nice and warm. Now at the top you're going to come into a roll down stretch, so drop the head, relax the shoulders, again just make sure everything's in line as it was, soften the knees a little everyone. Now tip from the hip and reach down towards the floor for me. And then when that head is tucked in, press that body weight forward and just settle into the roll down stretch. You're keeping the head in, the hands are either touching over towards the floor and the body weight's in towards the toes. You want to breathe into this, yeah, so don't be holding your breath. And then slowly come back up. That first one, always a bit awkward. So just reset yourself after that. Sort yourself back out, just realign. Alright, roll through shoulders, okay. So let's go back down again. And again, I'm just going to hold it, just enjoy lengthening through. You want to feel the backs of your legs, you want to feel your back stretching. And you get that through keeping that head tucked in. So you ready? Let's go down together. Head, shoulders, tip, slide down those legs. Again, just coming down as far as you can towards the floor. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, I want you to push that bit further forward. Try and straighten the legs a bit more and really push in towards the ground for me. Really keep pressing and pushing and feeling that lengthen through. Now hold your breath, keep breathing. From here, slowly roll up to standing. Lovely. Okay, so we've got warm, we've got stretched, we've got everything moving. Let's go into some work on the ground now. So have a drink on your way down, adjust your cameras if you need to. We're going down onto the floor, guys. Come on down for me. Okay? So get yourself nice and comfy, laying on your front. Okay, so laying ourselves down, getting ourselves comfortable. Pop your feet together, please. And then I want you to relax your whole body into the ground and your arms by your side. Your head is going to go down into the mat, but you might just want to watch me first. Your head is down, and all you're going to do is give me an alternate arm lift, where the arm comes up in line with the shoulder and no higher. So feet together, squeeze your bum tight, let's take it away. Lift it up and back down. Up and back down. So shoulders are set back and down. Your arm is lifting up and down, and it's just in line with the shoulder. Now the feet, I want those feet to be together. I want you to squeeze your bum cheeks nice and tight so we can get some glute activation here and really maintain that straight line with the body. Okay. Now you've got a hang of the single arm, let's go for the double arm. Again, just make sure the head is down in the mat so there's no tension around that neck and shoulder area. Keep squeezing. Again, we're no higher than shoulders. We're waking up the shoulders and we're waking up the upper back with this move. It's just a simple arm lift. Now, let's just relax those arms down into the floor and just come into a little back extension for me. So take a deep breath in, lift the chin and chest up, eyes look forward, and then relax back down to the ground. So keep the tension at the glutes, keep squeezing that bum tight. Breathe in, lift the chin and chest up, breathe out, lower it down. Now we want to activate the lower back. We do not press any weight into these hands or arms, please. It's just the upper body lifting and lowering. And we lift as high as we can go until we can't get any further, and we can really feel those lower back muscles into the workout as we lift up and down. Okay, so now staying in the ground, come back to the arms. We're going single, single, double with a squeeze at the top. So single arm, and now both together, 1, 2. And again, single arm, double squeeze, 1, 2. Now remember, I need that head still down in the mat, so I can't see your face. Shoulders are still set back and down, bum cheeks still clenched, keeping everything recruited and in alignment down this body. So again, you've still got your head down, still got your shoulders relaxed, everything's in that straight line. I want us to keep the hands and the arms off the floor now, so we don't put the hands down at all. Keep them in line with shoulders and keep lifting. There's a little bit more pressure across the top of the upper back now. Shoulders are staying set back and down, still squeezing glutes. Now, with your hands, turn the hands up so your thumbs are pointing towards the ceiling. Then, lift the chin and chest into a small back extension. Don't stop your combo. We can still keep it going. Single, single, double. Yep. So there's probably plenty of work on its way to you. You can feel that little bit of warmth now, right across the top of the upper back and towards the back of the shoulders, I'm hoping. Yeah? Good. So let's turn the thumbs down and keep going, but we don't touch the floor. We're nearly there, so hang on for me, yeah? Even if you're a bit up now and it's burning a bit, yeah? Come on. No stopping. Keep squeezing. That alignment, you've got that little back extension going on, so that lower back's getting a bit of work too. We've all got some heat and tension going on now. Or do you want to keep going for longer? I think, alright then, keep going for a bit longer. I'm watching you. Don't stop. Even if you're watching on YouTube, don't you dare. Not yet. Not yet. Don't even put your thumbs on the floor. Not even a fingernail on the floor. And relax. Roll through your shoulders. So plenty of upper back recruitment there with a little bit of lower back along the way, yeah? Let's sit back and take a little reset through in a child's pose stretch. So if you really let them arms lengthen through, you'll get a little bit of release out of that tension. You'll be able to feel that bit of heat up there in the muscles. Yeah? Let them relax for now. Now you've had that little release, come on down. And let's think about using the back now and using range for it. Yeah? So what I want you to do is, first of all, just relax your arms by your side, feet back together, and just come back to a little back extension, lifting up and down. But now you can lift an alternate leg. Because your legs are like, I forgot about me, I've not done it for a while. Like, alright, shorter. So just lift one leg at a time. Try and get above the knee off the ground if you can for me. Excuse me. Excuse me. So yeah, trying to get a knee above the knee off the ground, feeling that hamstring switching on so we can get into that glute and get into that lower back. Make sure you're not putting any weight into your hands or arms, everyone. because they'll be off. I'm taking them off you in a bit, so you'll not be using them. So let's make sure it's the back that's engaging. Now keep lifting the leg, the chin and chest, and take your hands wide and press them to the floor. But don't do anything with them. Just keep them there. They're an ornament. Yeah, they're an ornament. Still focusing on that lower back. Yeah. So your palms are in the ground and they're doing absolutely nothing. Try both legs now. So you've got both legs lifting. So we're just really learning that connection now for that bottom half of the body. And again, please don't have any weight in your hands or arms. Just imagine they're not there. Now you can take the hands off the floor and get a bit of a squeeze at your blades as both feet lift off. Squeeze. Squeeze. So still breathing in on the way up, out on the way down. And now take a quick breather. Now, just watch me for a second. The reason why we have the hands here, we're going to use our upper body now with a full press up. So all you're going to do, we're going to practice first, is you push through the hands and the whole body just lifts straight up as one, yeah, to a press up. And then you come back down. Now, straight away, one or two of you have just gone like this. That's what we call a cobra stretch. That is not a press up. So let's start on the floor all together. Don't run before you can walk. Push out the ground and lift everything up. So you see, hips are away. Your knees are still on the ground and that's it. Now come back down. And then take your hands off the floor for a second. Get a squeeze at your blades. And then put the hands back down and do that press up again. Push from the floor. There we go. So nobody's doing any auditions. Yeah, there's no dancing going on, no thrusting. It's not that type of class. It's just everything moving as one. So we can really use our upper body for chest, shoulders and arms. Okay, so just do a couple more. If you want a bit more today, what we do is we tuck the toes under and then we straighten the legs, so then we can lift as one into a full and then come down into the press up. Okay, so it's up to you, but only do it, give it a couple of reps if you want to try it. But if you're finding that you're starting to dip at the middle, you're starting to thrust, dance, then let's drop back to knees and have more control, because it's better for you to have control and get everything as it should be than for you to try that, maintaining that extra, that next level, but it not being very 100%. Okay, right, so have a quick roll through your shoulders. Let's add that together now. So we're going to do one back extension, big squeeze with arms and elbows, then one push up. Okay? And again, we can be knees, toes, make our own combo up. We do one of each. Just just do your best version every time. Are you ready? So, come on down, relax shoulders, hands are wide. Are you ready? Back extension first, everybody. So lift, squeeze, pull up. And then come down, lift up. Back down. And then again. Take as much time as you need to do every repetition. It's not a competition of how many you can do. It's It's about the ones that we do, yeah, being the best that we can do. And we've already done a lot of reps while we've done things individually. And now we're only putting them together for a small party to finish the muscle group on. Still getting that strong extension, breathing in, squeezing, pulling up, yeah? Then doing that press up. So you're getting that workout down the back of the body and then down the front. Your next one's your last one. Now you can take a stretch. Have a release off. Drop the bum, hips back, head down. Roll through your wrists, your shoulders. Get that long lengthen through, everyone. Well done. Good job. Okay, let's move on to some different areas of the body now, yeah? So let's look at working in towards a little bit of glute to hip movement, yeah? So let's keep it simple. Let's drop to the elbows today and put our knees under our hips. So you got your bum sticking up in the air, yeah? It's an invitation for somebody to give you a kick up it if needed. So the knees stay under the hips, yeah. The body's in a nice straight line, the middle is nice and tight. Pick a leg you're going to start with. Make sure you've got weight pressing into the forearms, you know, not just pushing down into elbows, yeah. Middle nice and tight, and I just want you to extend out and back in for me. Extend your leg out and back in for me. So you're keeping tight in the middle and just extending your leg out and in. Hips are staying square, body staying still, it's just the leg that's moving. Now let's take that leg to the side and then bring it back into centre. So it's going to the corner diagonal. So get some nice activation into the glutes with this. Really pushing through it. We're activating the cores and focusing on stability. And you're getting a bit of a stretch around the hip. I want you to change leg now and bring it to the centre again. So it's straight up, back in. So again, you've got weight pressing into forearms, not just down into elbows. Back staying straight, middle staying tight. Make sure this leg is going no higher than your body, yeah? Start to take it diagonally and then back in centre. Take it right out. Okay, put the knees back down. Now come up onto the hands And it's the same positioning, hands under shoulders, knees are staying under hips, no slouching or overextending. Make sure you've got your weight distributed. Now change the leg and do the same move again, in and out. Now anybody who has problems with wrists, you can always do this, like this with your fists. So there's no bending. Might be easier for you, yeah? You choose. Let's find our diagonal now. A little bit more core stability needed, yeah, when you're on the hands compared to the elbows, so make sure you're still staying tight in that middle. And let's swap round to the other leg now. So centre first. Straight line, neutral spine, no slouching, no extending, just staying still. Movement is all in the leg. So I think by now, hopefully, them bum cheeks are nice and warm. Let's find our diagonal now, please. And stop. Lovely, well done. Have a little shake off. A little roll through. Nice one. Right, once you've had a quick breather, turn yourself onto your back for me. Let's get a bit more hip, but then, yeah, start again. We'll get a bit more in the hip along the way, but we're going to focus on centre, lower, and a little bit of twisting so we can get some abdominal work in. Okay, so come on down. So lay yourself down, get yourself comfortable. We want to push that back right down into the mat. So as we're pushing the back down, we'll notice we'll get a tilt in the hips and we'll get that tight, nice little brace here in that middle. Take the hands to the head for me. Elbows out wide, relax your shoulders. You've got a small gap between your heel and bum and your feet are hip width apart. Now you're in position, ready to go. So you're just going to lift your head and shoulders up, breathe it out for me, and then breathe in, come back down. So lift up, breathe out, come down, breathe in. Head, shoulders lift, chin stays tucked in, and our eyes are looking forward. So no pulling on head or neck, it's just a nice simple crunch, okay? Now we can add a bit of direction. So I want you to lift up, now pick a side, twist it across, come back to centre and back down. And again, other side, lift, twist, centre and down. What you're getting from this little twist is just a little wake up on the waist. But I'm not moving the leg, I'm keeping the elbows out, just doing a little roll through the shoulders, taking one off the floor and pushing one down a little bit more. I'm still breathing, out and in. And now as I twist, I can bring the opposite leg in line with the hip. take it back down. So I lift just the body, then twist, lift the leg, center and down. So lift, twist. Now, what I don't want you to do, and what I can see happening, is as we're twisting, people are bringing the knee all the way into them, yeah? And look at that difference between knee in line with the hip and knee coming towards you. I need you to keep it in line with your hip so you twist across towards it. Don't worry if you're nowhere near it. You'll get more out of it because you're extending your range than you bringing it in. Does that any movement? Yeah? But whereas I'm here, I have a lot further to travel. And that's where your resistance is. So let's keep that going. Take your time with it. This is where we can really understand the move and really get into the move, yeah? Right, so we'll do the one we're on, and now let's do one more time on each leg. And relax. Well done. Have a little lengthen through. Whatever you need to do. So let's get some work into more abs, and we'll bring a bit more hips in, and we're working a bit lower now. So can you take your hands to the top of your bum, bottom of your back for me? If you like to put them there, or you can just keep them by the side of you. It depends what you prefer when doing leg extensions. So get yourself wherever your hands are going to go. Now everyone, pull that middle in and push that back right down. We don't want any arching in this back. We want to focus on just using our midsection. Take your legs up. And now from here, we just drop one leg down as far as we can get it, and then open it out wide and change. Drop down, open wide and change. So middle tight. Now you don't have to go as low as what I'm going. You might want to be a bit higher. So you could go 3/4, even halfway, whatever. Just find the depth you go down the centre, and then you just open it as wide as you can. And again, how wide do you go? Wherever you can feel a stretch in the hip. We're all different makeups and different flexibilities in the spine. Go on, what are they called? Hips. God. So yeah, just go where yours will allow you to go. Change direction. So you're going to go out first, then come down the centre and lift up. Out first, drop down and lift up. Staying tight in the middle. Keeping the back pushed down. Opening out. Feeling the stretch. Oh yes, it's there. Right, last one. Right, now change direction and do both if you can. So we go down the centre, open wide, and back up. And again, down. So nice, even tighten out so there's a bit more resistance. Keeping the body down in the mat. Is it working? Oh yes. Go back to single leg if it's not for you. Remember, just alternate them, yeah? Now reverse it the other way. Nice and tight. Are we still breathing? Yes. Hips working, stretching over time. Lower abs feeling a little bit of resistance. Now we've got one more direction to finish. Single leg scissor. Down and up. So one is down, one is up. Let's finish it. Down, 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 down. And stop. Well done, give yourself a hug. Relax yourself side to side. Nice work, everyone. Let's go into some stretches now, shall we? Yep. Alright. Arms out wide, please. Keep the knees to the hips. Yep. And I just want you to drop them over to the right. Keep the left arm glued to the floor for me. And now put that right hand on top of your legs. Press some weight down on them to really push them as far down as you can. Still got that left arm and shoulder glued to the floor. And hold still. Just find that side release, back release. Breathe in and out. Relax it off now. Now using the middle, control the knees up and go to the left. So again, knees drop over. Still keeping right shoulder and arm glued to floor, please. Hand on top for me. Press the hand down to the floor. Oh God, I've lost it today, haven't I? Pressing the hand onto the knee. Put the knees together. Oh, you know what I mean. Keep pressing. Keep relaxing into the floor. Put your arm down to the ground, control the knees back to center. Now grab hold of your knees with your hands and just pull in so the bum lifts a bit and then back down. So pull in, bum lifts a bit and back down. So knees can go a bit wide, yeah? Just so you can pull in and back down. Just want to get a bit of that release off down that lower part of your back. So we'll do that first with a pull. And now put the knees together and pick one direction and circle them round. And then change. Again, circle round, please. Circle round. Relax into centre now. Feet down, extend one leg up. Keep the leg nice and straight and just hold it wherever you need to, whether it's here at the calf, down at the hamstring, at the ankle, wherever. You want to just find that stretch for the back of your leg. And after a short while, it just eases out a bit. So we just pull it that bit further back now, just to try and get a bit more stretch through it. Now using that same leg, place your ankle on knee and push it out. Keep your hand at your knee and try and get this knee, ankle and leg in line so it's really pushed out and you can just feel a little release around your hip joint. Now let's reach through and grab the front of the opposite leg for me. So you've got that. Now relax your head down now on your shoulders and keep trying to push that knee out and pull the leg you're holding on to. You feel a nice stretch in your backside now in the glute. across that leg now, take your other one up to ceiling. Just find your stretch, yeah? Breathe and relax. And then it comes a bit further back if we can. And again, just hold it where you need to. Just to hopefully feel a little bit more stretch. Ankle down onto knee, please. Push it right away from you. And just find that hip joint release. Let's reach through the leg, pull it in towards us. Keep that knee pushed out. And relax it. Now, straighten off the legs, straighten off your arms, take yourself into a full stretch. Point toes, point fingers, just take nice deep breaths in and out, everyone. And then can you bring your arms forwards? Can you lift your head and shoulders? And can you lift up into a crunch? Let's find out. Can you? Or are you here trying to throw your arms? Don't throw your arms. Just lift it up. There we go. Don't come up on the elbow. Or lift the legs, yeah? Right, now take a gentle reach forward. Drop that head down so you can have your hands at your toes, your feet, your ankles, your legs. It depends how far down you can go into the seated spine. Just let the body relax. The legs have just had a good hamstring stretch, so they're nice and lengthened. And you'll feel them stretching again now. We want to try and feel the back. So let's take a deep breath in and out, and let's push further forward. Then gently sit up. Then take those arms up to ceiling and really push the palms up. Arms behind the ears. And really try and lengthen up that body for me. Yeah? Really stretch high. High, 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 high. Oh. And then pull one arm down, take a little tricep stretch. And triceps, we're working on the press-ups. And then the other one. Now take your arms nice and wide. So let's take a little twist for the spine. Just one side to the other, please. Now come into the centre, cross the legs. Just bring one arm across and then pull it in nice and tight with your other one. And once you've got the stretch here in the shoulder, add a little twist now to that opposite side. So I've got left arm, I'm going to twist to the right. So if you've got the same arm, do the same, or other way, yeah? And you'll just feel a little release off towards your back and spine, but you should just feel a little bit more in your shoulder. And then change arm, pull it, grab it, twist it. Got it, yeah? Come into centre now, take the arms behind you and really lift that chest up, squeeze your blades and lift it right up for me. Yes! And then come into the centre. Have Have a little roll through your shoulders. And the other way. And we should all feel nice and relaxed now, nice and lengthened out. Go and get your head down now. Get your quilt cover, yeah. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. Well done for joining today. Thanks for joining, should I say. We turn that off. There we go. See you later, yeah? Take care. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Liam.